I haven't shown this much for a while because I'm kind of ashamed. It's messy and stinks. Lots of flies. It's not so bad right this minute. It's cool. Probably about 65 or 70 degrees. I still got some in the brooder, which is kind of a mistake. But these guys need to go into permanent cages. They're already like 3 or 4 weeks old. They should have been out of here weeks ago, but I just don't want to kill these last birds right here for some reason. I don't know. I'm just being lazy, really. I need to kill all these and put them in baggies and freeze them. You know, clean them and treat it like they're game. And then all these could go in that cage. And I'm thinking about just plain building another cage because the outside birds just seem to be so much more healthy. Okay, we've seen the inside. Let's take a look outside. It's nice. It's still early in the morning, about 6:20. I just leave the hose out because this is where I use it mostly. I'll carry it over and water the garden in a little while. I'm not sure, but that bird looks like a rooster. It's just, it hasn't crowed, so I don't know. I could isolate it and see if it lays any eggs, I suppose. But these other ones are. There's two more in there that are hiding. These are a little more brave because they're used to me doing this. I'll grab some grass and just stick it in there and they'll come over and eat it. They love grass and they'll eat it like spaghetti. Here's the quail. There's right here. There's some eggs in there. I just plain got lazy and quit picking up the eggs because I don't really need them and nobody's buying them. It's just kind of a waste, but next spring I will sell eggs, but for now nobody wants them. So I was collecting them until I had like dozens of dozens. It did. You got to do an egg purge every once in a while. And that's something I'm going to do today is just get rid of every single egg I got in possession. And then start out fresh. When you got a factory, you could do that. Just throw away all your old stock. The garden's looking pretty nice. The Roma tomato dilemma. I'm gonna have to do like an inventory. This looks like it's a big boy tomato plant. Either that or, yeah, it's a big boy. This here is also a big boy tomato plant. This too. I'm gonna have lots of what we would call slicing tomatoes. This is a big boy tomato plant. This one's a Roma. Thank goodness. That's what I was trying to grow, is lots of Roma tomatoes. And I ended up with lots of big boys and cherries. That's a Roma tomato plant right there. That's a Roma tomato plant. That's a Roma. I've been counting and inventorying, and I think I only got 8, maybe 9 Roma plants. Let's take a look over here. That's a Roma plant. You can tell by the shape of the tomatoes. This one is not. It looks like big boy. And so does this big boy. And then it's just like cherry, 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 cherry. There's like 8 cherry tomato plants right there in a big blob. Those I didn't intend on having and somehow accidentally grew them. It's okay, I'm gonna have tons of cherry tomatoes. As you can see, there's just packed with them in there. They're all over. Eventually they're gonna all turn red on me, and I'm gonna just have to. What I usually will do is just wait for everything to turn red, and then come in here and just pull plants up by the roots. Because just going around picking them as they vine ripen, it gets old real fast. We just kind of pick the whole plant and then shake it, all the tomatoes fall off on the ground, then you throw away the plant, put it in the compost heap. Ooh, it's getting closer to fall. If I start seeing spiders. Hey, look. 2 nice tomatoes. It's getting close to that time. We're getting cool nights, hot days, like summer finally. It's been spring-like, and it's still a lot spring-like. We're just slowly easing into summer, and usually we're summer by 4th of July, big time. Sweating our. I mean, usually it's very hot, and we've only had a few days above 90 this year. Nothing seriously hot. We've been lucky. So far, this has been a really nice year up until now. Usually by the end of July, you're miserable, just plain miserable about the heat and humidity. And we just haven't had it that bad yet. My garden is a little dry. I need to water. I'll take care of that in a few minutes after we get done kind of inspecting. I need to go through and pick those. My little flower garden is almost kind of impressive. If you stand back a ways, don't study it too close. The sunflowers are getting up to be about 7 feet tall. They'll get way taller. These ones here in front only get about 7 feet tall, but the ones behind that are extra tall now, they get like 14 feet. Yeah, it's dry, needs water again. Always something blooming in here. This is kind of neat. Candy cane, that's what they call it. There's some white ones. They're not quite right. I think they're a little old, but they'll make more blossoms like that. The purples and the pinks are awfully nice, and the orange. All these colors are just beautiful. It's amazing the color show that nature can put on. This bloom, for instance. That's stunning. Later in the day, this attracts bees and butterflies. These little flowers there they get on them and work it over. Beautiful. It's just, whatever, they're zinnias. But I enjoy the heck out of it. All the different colors and variations. It's just beautiful. I like watching my things grow. We'll do it again next year. The birds are starting to hang around watching these. As soon as they get yellow heads, then for sure we'll have birds around. Goldfinches show up in numbers. I haven't been putting out bird feed this year because I don't want my chickens getting sick. But usually I feed the birds. I have feeders. They're empty. So I don't have strange birds coming around here pooping as much. There are a lot of cardinals in this area. They seem to be healthy. You always hear them in the background in my videos. Have a great day. We're going back in. Have a great day. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm checking in, and boy, the garden's looking good this year. Bye-bye.